The play screen. Is what I wanted to write. Oh well. So. Pokemon. Just a little bit. Because I wanted to do this last time. Wanted to talk to the other characters. But I forgot to. So I'm not even making an announcement anywhere that I'm streaming. So it's highly likely that nobody will drop by, but there are some people here from after the story I can talk to. Wait, yeah, okay. This one is Cafeteria, Entrance Hall, and Schoolyard. Okay. So she's somewhere here in the Entrance Hall. Let's see if I can find her. I'm sure I've seen her before, but I don't remember where she was. Now then. Kinda doubt that she's up here. Maybe I should have just checked the lower floor first. But whatever. So yeah, this is just to get the project completed the way I intended it to be. I kinda doubt that the stream will even be half an hour long. But just in case, you know, I wanted to have it be I wanted it to exist as a VOD on Twitch as well, and since I'm not affiliate, I cannot upload videos, so. Also, the audio balancing might be different if I just record, render, and upload to YouTube instead. So, yeah. What, Fane? Hi, Monstro. Hurry up and hide, and keep it quiet, okay? I normally don't stream today on this day. I do want to do another little bit of a stream later today because I intend to do a little bit of experimentation with volume. I have not decided what to do yet though. It'll be a bit of a one-off and probably not too long either. But yeah, this probably won't be the only stream today. But I've also not announced this anywhere because it's only going to be like talking to 2 characters and that's it. For this one at least. 3 characters actually. How you doing? Phew, that was close. Something up? Yeah. That's the reason I was like, well, no reason to wait and put it off. Doing good too. I took the week off from streaming in general, because I wanted to get productive, but there's plenty of stuff to do, technically, that for some reason I just didn't get around to. Even going through my VODs, I only managed to get through maybe half of them, of all of the ones I wanted to go through. Oh well, it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, you know, I guess I might as well come clean. Take a look over there. Alright. People from your team. Also need to hydrate. Too much mouth noise. There we go. Do you get it now? A little context, maybe? Sorry. Your jump scare earlier completely frazzled me. My brain's still trying to reboot. Alright, here's this... Sitch? Here's the sitch. Team Starve started coming to school again. But I don't know if they're gonna fit in okay, and it's been playing on my mind, you know? So I'm checking on them from over here. Oh. You're right. You're right. It is funny. It is funny. Though, this is my current death counter in Elden Ring. So, for context, if someone is watching this as a VOD with only the Pokemon games, I think just because it is funny and I wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't pointed it out, I think I'll leave it on. But yeah. I guess we're still not getting a warm welcome here, huh? Well, duh. Sure, the teachers finally figured out we're not a bunch of delinquents. But it's not like we can press a magic button to make everyone else accept us. True story. We gotta fix this, my man. Time for a change of tack. Huh? A change of tack? What are they gonna start wearing? What? Are they gonna start wearing normal school uniforms so they can stop scaring off the other kids? Oh, Momo, Orty. They're both really trying the best to fit in school. Yeah, shaky hand. But I guess they're both doing it. We just don't see it that well from this position. A change of tack, huh? What exactly are you suggesting? I mean, how about we say a big friendly howdy to everyone here? Just yell it out. Loud as we can. What? That's stupid. Go and embarrass yourself if you want to, but count me out. Yeah, that idea seems a bit off. Hold up, let me explain. You know Rhyme, right? She does this at her concerts, no joke. If the crowd ain't hyped at the start of a show, she'll shout the loudest greeting you ever heard. Into the mic, like, "Sup y'all," or whatever. Lifts the mood like nobody's business. Yeah, but that doesn't fit the school. Yeah, that makes sense, cause those are concerts. This is school, it's different. Okay, smart guy. So we opt in for cold shoulder treatment forever then, eh? No, that totally suck. By the way, I tweaked my mic a little bit, aside from volume, which I will do for my test stream later. I should sound slightly different. It would, wouldn't it? So yeah, our only option is to yell at everyone so they know we're nice. Here, I'm gonna go for it. Hey, morning y'all! How we all feeling today? There's nobody there. Oh no, Giacomo, what are you doing? This is so embarrassing. Everyone having a good time? Come on, Ortega, you gotta do it too. Hold on a second. You're just practicing your DJ sets, aren't you? Thanks for coming tonight. Quick, say it. Thanks for coming tonight. That's so awkward. Hey, what do you mean thanks for coming? We're not hosting anything. What on earth? Are those guys from Team Star? What the heck are they yelling for? Is this some kind of skit? They're pretty funny. I guess they're not as scary as I thought. No way. People are actually warming up to them? Why? That makes zero sense. Yeah, no, it's stupid. It absolutely is. Momo and Ordy are really operating on a different level. I'm kind of amazed. Seems all my worrying was for nothing, huh? Now that that's all settled, I guess I should get going. Hasta la vista. Cool, I think that's one of the 3 conversations, unless there's multiple per character, which I guess is a possibility. Let's see. Yep, there is multiple. Okay, well, looks like it'll be longer than half an hour after all. Not that it matters to me, I do have the time. In a way, I guess that makes it a little bit better too. Because, I would make it for a very sad stream. Whew. Oh, hey, Fane. I'm checking on Atticus. So keep your voice down, okay? Okie dokie. Appreciate it. I must say, the Academy Emporium stocks some rather splendid wares. I admit my expectations were far lower than warranted. Wow, he really seems to have taken a shine to the school store. Doesn't seem like he'll notice us anytime soon, so I guess there's no point in whispering. You know, of all of my Team Star friends, it's Atticus I'm worried will have the most trouble fitting in. Well, he got the drip. Greetings, my good shopkeep. I would very much like to acquire the limited edition ninja garments released today. I believe you have 5 sets in stock, yes? Ah, the ninja cosplay set, yes? I'm sorry, dear, but someone bought the last 2 from us earlier. We're completely sold out. What? This cannot be! If I'm unable to procure those garments, why, that will ruin everything! It appears I have no choice but to track down this rival patron of mine, and when I find them... I shall fix them with my piercing gaze and beg on bended knee for the ninja garments I so crave. What? Since when was Atticus this good looking? Wait, no, focus. If he starts begging to some kid for that ninja outfit, people will people will think he's a weirdo. We should stop him, right? Let's just see how it pans out. Seriously? But... Oh, Don Atticus, here you are. Of course. My young compadre. I must apologize. About the garments I promised you, so that we might dress as ninjas together. Oh yeah, I got us covered. I already brought 2 sets of the ninja cosplay stuff for us to wear. I beg your pardon? When I came here earlier, the shopkeeper lady was putting them out on the shelves. So I bought one for you and one for me. You know how popular these outfits are. I was super lucky to be able to snag them. Now come on, let's go play ninja outside. Goodness me, what a happy turn of events. I shall retrieve my shuriken from my quarters, so that we might enjoy some target practice. Ooh, awesome. Naruto ninja, believe it. I can also use my masterful stitchery to transform thy ninja garments into a sublime version of poison. A vision of poison. What do you say? I'm good, thanks. The insolence of this one. You can fix up my clothing, Atticus, so that I don't wear regular school uniforms anymore. Looks like he was able to wrap up this little escapade without making a scene. But more importantly, Atticus has already made a friend at school. Kinda makes me feel bad that I thought I had to spy on him. Anyway, I guess I'll get going. Hasta V-Star. That makes it 1 more, right? 3 events probably, because there's 2 more. Art room. For the last 2 probably, unless it's 1 at a time. Could be, could be. All the way over here. Hey Penny, what's up this time? How you doing, Fane? I've been inside the art room before. I've never been in the art room before. It smells like paint in here, but in a good way. Well, that is awkward, because I believe every character has a chance to appear, or at least is scripted to appear in the different classrooms as part of the class things. I'm pretty sure she was here at least once in those, but I guess that is not considered canon, or at least not in that order. Is it considered canon that you do all the school stuff after? Oh well, actually that might make sense, because right now nobody's supposed to be... Like, it's still supposed to be the hunt, or maybe the hunt is over now, but it was the hunt up until this point? I don't actually remember. Either way. What brings you here? Well... I'm worried about this rumor that's going around. People are saying Team Star is planning to raid the art room or something. It's probably just rubbish made up by some kids who are still scared of Team Star though. My friends would never do anything like that, and who would want to raid the art room anyway? Okay, it's both of them. Knock knock, we're coming in. Yeah, they actually showed up. Wow, this Staraptor is incredible. It looks just like looks like it's about to attack us with close combat. Hey, you with the art clap or what? Yeah, I am. Don't tell me that rumor was for real. Are they actually gonna raid the art room? No, there's no way. They wouldn't. We should just keep watching. So, did you need anything? Yeah, I'm here to ask, you know, if you got any last words, punk? No way, it's a raid. This is literally a raid. Oh, knock it off, Millie. Being shy is one thing, but you can't go around threatening people to cover it up. Right, sorry, Ari, my bad. So, about your club, the art club, I mean, I was, wondering if I could join. Oh, you wanted to ask about club membership. Sheesh, you had me scared there. We're open to any students who want to join, but, yes, isn't this great, Melly? Hang on, Eri. This guy's still got something to say. Spit it out, then. I gotta earn my way in or what? But no, it was just I was hoping I could ask what prompted you to go to the art club, that's all. You're asking me why not join? Well, if I gotta explain. One of my pals made this outfit for me. These sick boots and everything. I'm big into the flame patterns like this, so I want to try and make something like it myself. So yeah, painting, that's what I want to do. I'm a total newbie at it, but I realized something when I saw the real simple looking fletchling on the painting on the wall there. I don't have to be some genius artist, I just want to make art that has its own charm, you know? The fletchling painting? I did that one. That one's yours? I thought it was like a finger painting by some kindergartner or something. Jeez. Yeah, I get that all the time. Our president's painting are real lovable cause they're simple. Everyone says so. Huh? You're the art club's president? I can already tell we'll have a lot of fun in the club together. Could you tell us your name? Your boots are awesome. Can I get a closer look? The name's Mela, and yeah, good eye. My boots are the best. A pal of mine who is a big arts and crafts nerd made them for me. So the rate was just a misunderstanding. Well, that's a relief, but wow, I didn't know that Melly wanted to join the art club. Teleports behind you. I can't wait to see what Melly paints. I bet it'll be something amazing, huh? Yeah, I guess. Eri, how do you know we're here? Wait, were you supposed to be hiding? I was wondering what was going on, or you were just kind of hanging out We're just kind of hanging out in the open up over here. But you don't need to worry anyway. Melly's been too nervous to notice you. Wow, so even Melly gets the jitters sometimes. Trying new things is scary for everyone. That's why I came here for her moral support. But you know, I think she'll be just fine. And she's not the only one with doing something new. Carmen and I have started up a wrestling club. Melly will have a blast here, I'm sure. I gotta keep up with her. I'll enjoy the time I have left at the academy as much as I can. Anyway, it was nice bumping into you both. Hasta la vista. I don't remember these guys' voices for the most part. I do remember like Ortega. I did remember to a degree Giacomo. I definitely remembered Atticus, but that's just because I don't know. I never had the clear idea what voice I wanted to give the others. Even Giacomo to a degree, but the other two are just weird noise voices, so well, not really. The one is the very either I use this like if I think of Fire Emblem character Inigo, Laszlo, one of those two. Primarily like the somewhat suave character for this voice, but it also works for like the eccentric individuals. Obviously I'm not particularly good at that. It's like my voices are not that different from each other, but I guess they're serviceable enough to distinguish to a degree. Melly and Eri are putting themselves out there, aren't they? I guess I'll head off too. Hasta la vista. Wait, maybe there's one more event for the character themselves. Wait, but that wouldn't make sense for the others. In that case, she would be the only one who got an extra one. I guess that is the case then. Well. And one last one for herself. Alright, alright. Oh, hey, Fane. Welcome to my classroom. All the students here are in the STEM track, just like me. Hi, Free. How you doing? The second person to drop by in my unannounced short stream. How's it going? So, there's something I want to talk to you about. But not here. Let's go somewhere we can talk in private. Just wrapping up the stuff that I forgot to Didn't I say free? I'm not sure. Or did I? Oh, because because the character said hi, Fane. Okay, I get it. Took me a moment. This is my room. Make yourself at home. Nice and cozy in here. I know, right? Being surrounded by my VVs and figures is kind of my heaven. Anyway, you must be wondering why I brought you here. This is about my team star friends. They really mean the world to me. I love them all so much that I got scared they weren't gonna fit in okay, or be happy at school. That's why I've been sort of spying on them since they came back. But it turns out I didn't need to worry. They're already having a great time. And now I feel bad that I didn't have it in me to believe in them in the first place. They've all grown so much, but I haven't changed since Operation Starfall. I'm still scheming up ways to fix things by myself instead of having a little faith. It's okay to... It's only natural you'd worry. You really think so? That's a normal thing for friends to do? I feel better after talking about it with you, Fane. Thanks. And I want you to know you're a really important friend of me to me too. That goes for Nimona as well, and even Arvin and Miraidon. You know, I don't normally like having people in my room. But you're an exception. Stop by for a chat or whatever, anytime. Till our next confab then. Hasta la vista. Kicking me out of the room. Wait, no, I'm actually staying around the room. That's cool. That's a lot of Pokemon fur clinging to the bed. 3Vs. I wonder, are all 6 of our Pokemon around in a room? The rooms are a little bit bigger than that, so it could be. Yep. Yeah, there we go. All 6 of hers. Well then. Where do you want to go? That concludes her side of the story. But yeah, nice, new. I guess I'll unlock all of the rooms as like the last part of this. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm doing this stream and then I'm doing a bit of an experimental stream later on to do a little bit of volume check. Because I want to, I've got new settings. The microphone settings are already enabled. I reset all the volume settings. Oh wait, I actually think I forgot the ones on the end card. I already changed up the volume. I boosted literally every volume that I have a little bit so that my streams are going to be a bit louder. Even if I won't be in the yellow anymore in OBS, I think it'll be fine. I just compared myself with a few other places and I need to do like a test stream of that before I implement it from the get-go. Shouldn't be too bad though. But yeah, I'll do that later. No idea what I want to do there yet though. It's a little bit of a one-off. But for now, I just wrapping up what I forgot last time in Pokemon. Because I was like, I need to do that at the very end. And then I ended the stream without doing that. Alright, time for Arvin. Yo, Fane, you grabbing something to eat too? Man, you sure did give me a beating in that Academia Ace tournament. Seems like all my closest buddies are in another league, you know? I mean, look at you. You just up and became the champion. And you're in your first year to boot. You know that's pretty amazing, right? Then there's Nimona, top marks in every class at school. And she's champion ranked too. And I hear Penny's got some sort of offer to work for the Pokemon League or something? I seem to be the only average one here. Nothing special about me. You're great at cooking. No, I mean it. It's just like a hobby, really. I only learned how to do the basics because my dad wasn't around for me to cook. Wait, my dad! See now that my boss stuff is doing so much better, and since the treasure hunt is still going on and all, I've been thinking about a new goal, to find myself. And I guess you've really got to start by knowing where you come from, which means I should learn more about my dad, right? He was a student at the school once too, that's what I heard. I'm going to search the whole school for info on what kind of person he really was. Thanks for the inspiration, little buddy. I thought he was gonna say that he wants to become a professor like his dad. Which I guess is not out of the question still. It could still happen. Could still be something he wants to do. Director's office. I guess that's the best place to start. Asking about his dad. And then our homeroom teacher. Fane, boy, did you pick a great moment to stop by. Take a look at this. This is supposed to be a sample from my dad's research from back when he was a student. That's what Director Clavel here told me. He's been helping me out. When Turo was a student at the academy, I was still a mere researcher myself. Among my peers, it was already being bandied about that an astoundingly gifted young man was studying at Yuva Academy. So he really was as always amazing right from the start, huh? Oh, I guess I never really questioned it, but why is your office full of all this equipment? Oh, so you finally noticed, have you? This room was once your father's research lab. It was? From what I've heard recounted, he apparently would have become so absorbed in his research that he'd hardly ever return to his dorm room. He spent most nights sleeping here, in fact. I also find myself more at ease surrounded by such research equipment, so I took the liberty of adapting the room to serve as my office. I never knew. All these pieces of my dad's life, they were right in front of me this whole time. I spent so long trying not to think about him that I never even noticed until now. Thanks for telling me about this, Director Clavel. And Fane, thank you for being here with me too, to learn about it. Ah, Master Alvin, I also intended to explain about the trophies here. And he's already gone. Rather hard to pin him down, isn't he? Of like a flash as soon as some new thought crosses his mind. My dear Turo, I think that son of yours takes after you a very great deal. Ah. Alright. Let's give chase. In the entrance hall this time. There we go, refilled my water so that I can hydrate in between for the next loading screens. Now where is he? Over there. Perfect. Also, I watched some videos on the game, and since I finished it and all, and he definitely looks better in the Violet outfit garb. But that's probably the case for everyone. Yo, champ, coming to the books? Just passing through. What? You just felt like climbing all those stairs to train your legs or something? Oh, you want to know why I'm here? Yeah, I'm still working on that little treasure hunt, trying to find myself and all. While I was here in the entrance hall, digging through my dad's research reports, I found this on one of the bookshelves. This book was so precious to my dad that he even kept a copy of it in the lighthouse lab. The Violet Book, that's what it was called, right? This is my first time reading the bits that aren't about the Herba Mystica. They're amazing. I mean, it all sounds super fake, but it's got all those cool pictures and it's real fun to read. Like, look at this entry here. What's that supposed to mean? Like a risk? Pokemon? A disc? Pokemon? I don't know. While separated from the research team in the crater depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I knew not. It bore a small, Huh? Four-letter words? Maybe that can be more than one letters. It bore a with layers of overlapping. Yeah, it's two. It can be two letters. He yeah, still no clue what that one was. He hexagons. It bore a something with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter still than gemstone. Something as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. Probably has something to do with DLC, let's face it. The text on this page is all smudged and blurry. Every copy of this book and every copy of the book I've seen. Seems kinda suspicious, right? Of course, the whole book is full of unbelievable stories, the Urba Mystica being one of them. But they turned out to be real. And after everything we saw in Area Zero, well, makes it hard to say it's all nonsense, huh? In fact, I think it might have been this book that made my dad want to become a researcher. I bet he's got so fixated with the future Pokémon he read about in here that it made him want to see one for himself. Wait, hold on. Isn't my dad's time machine the whole reason the future Pokémon ended up here in the first place? This book is from way before he made the time machine, but it mentions future Pokémon. Isn't that kind of weird? That is true, that is true. Oh well, I'm sure it's all made up anyway. But my dad believed in that nonsense, and he even managed to make it a reality. I guess he really was something. I'm going to learn from his example and start giving it my all too. I've got something I've got to do now, but I'll see you around, little buddy. Alright, alright. Let's see. Next place. Where would he be next? Classroom 2G. Right, he's not a first year, so it's 2 for him. Is that how this works? Because Nemona's in the same class as we are. Oh, I was focusing so hard, I didn't even notice you, bud. I know. Pretty rare to see me actually studying, right? But I'm at a pretty good stopping point. How about a break? I could use a little change of scenery. Okay, so this is his last event. 1, 2, 3. Is this only 3 events? Or am I forgetting one? No. 1 is, this is number 4. So it's the same one, same number as, for the other one. Well, what do you think? Welcome to Shazarvin. Well, Shazarvin, I'm a boss of really. Don't know what's like, what like that Shaz is. Probably like some fancy word for abode. Or maybe it's a word for, like, this is set in Spain, right? So maybe it's a Spanish word for something of that sort. Not sure. I don't know the word either way. It really screams Arvin. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, what screams Arvin to you? Anyway, about the reason you saw me studying in the classroom like that. I went back and read the pages about the Urba Mystica and the Violet book again. It made me remember how things were back when Bostov was all weak and everything. I couldn't seem to do anything to help him, and Boy, it sure didn't feel good. Cause I'm really glad I was able to find all that Herba Mystica together with you. Of course. But there's got to be other people who are still suffering the same way I did back then, worrying about that Pokemon that's sick or hurt. So, oh, are you gonna be a medical researcher? So don't laugh, okay? I've decided that I'm going to become a cook. I'm gonna make super healthy food, bursting full of the stuff Pokemon need to feel great. I'm sure you can pull it off. Yeah, and thanks. I knew I can count on you to be all supportive like that. The culinary world might be a bit different, but I'm going to be just as famous as my dad. So I guess I can close the book on my little hunt to find myself. It's time to start a new chapter, one that's all about working toward my new dream. And hey, feel free to stop by my room anytime. My boss Steph will always be glad to see you. The grin of my boss Steph is very fantastic, very funny. But yeah. They're moving on with their lives. We're moving on with the project. Only Nemona left. And the courtyard. Oh, don't tell me I have to fight her multiple times. Please don't tell me I actually have to fight her multiple times. I only have one Pokemon on my team right now. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe she doesn't challenge us to a battle. We will see. And I will be moving on towards a model at some point. I mean, it is in its rigging stage and all. At this point. Oh, hey, Fane. Great timing. I've been having the hardest time lining up opponents to battle. But now I found you, in the schoolyard no less. It'd be silly not to battle, what do you say? Well... you kidder, pretending like you're not itching to battle. Come on, let's get down to it. We really have to battle her with only one of my singular Pokemon? Of course we do. Okay, never mind. You spent 2 whole hours battling with Nemona. Thank you, game. Ah, good stuff. Gotta step up my game so I'll be ready anytime for the Academy Ace tournament. I know. I sprang my battle fever on you out of nowhere. Thanks. I know, I sprang my battle fever out on you out of nowhere. Thanks for being up for it. Well, that was, I guess, to be expected. That Nemonas would be like that, huh? At least start off like that. All about battling. I mean, she kind of does know what she wants to do with the future, right? Just keep battling, so I guess it makes sense. But still. Well, I guess everyone has their own situation. It's not like... no, to a degree she was looking towards the future. There we are. Even Penny was looking towards the future, not of herself, but of the others. So you're good for a battle, right? Great. Meet you at the schoolyard in a minute. Hold up. You're Nemona, right? Like the student council president? That Nemona? Yep, that's me. Yeah, maybe some other time. Hey, Nala. Friend of yours? Oh, him? Do know who he was. I was just munching my sandwich and I heard him bragging about his tough Pokemon, so I invited him to battle. I wonder what Pokemon he's gonna use. Can't wait to see. Wait, I forgot to get his contact info. How are we supposed to plan when we'll face off? Oh well, I'll make sure we battle next time I run into him. Anyway, guess you came to get some grub, huh? Well, I'm not one to stand between someone and their meal. Catch you later. Maybe I should have done hers first. It seems to be the one of least substance. Come on. Nemona, are you not gonna have a character arc? Better stock up on real good on Pokeballs while I'm here. Fane! Oh my gosh, listen to this. Remember that guy from the cafeteria? I ran into him again at the entrance hall, so I asked him to battle, but he said no. He was like, what's the point? You're a champion and a battle whiz. You wrecked me. I don't get what he meant. I mean, you can have a fun battle even if you lose, right? Yeah, you can. For real. I mean, sure, no one loves losing, but it's definitely not pointless. It teaches you stuff. Man, Pokemon battles can get so complicated sometimes. Oh, and I wish he hadn't called me a whiz. I worked hard at this stuff. It's not just... It's not like it's all just comes naturally to me. Like, throwing Pokeballs obviously doesn't come naturally to me, for one thing. I think I need a mental rest. I'm going to find someone to battle. Oh, reset. And I had to sneeze. See you soon, Fane. Alright, time for our last event. In the classroom. There you are, Fane. I had a feeling you'd turn up if I hung around here for a while. It's our classroom. And lo and behold, I was right. Well, now that I found you, we should swing by my room and have a chat. And... That's so her. That's so her. It's an almost unpersonalized room, just like ours. Ta-ta-ta-ta! Welcome to the Sona Nemona. It's very you. Ah, thank you. Wait a second. I know we've been to your room before. But have I never had you over here? Wild. Anyway, listen, Fane. You know how I really like Pokemon battles? Like, really, really like them? Yeah, you sure do. Cool, and yeah, you know when you really like something, you dive in deep? That's what I did with Pokemon battles, and I just kind of became a champion. But then I found out that that's pretty special, that normally it's not so simple for most people. People would tell me to my face that I'd only manage it because I have some innate gift or something. Because I was raised differently or whatever. And suddenly, I started to feel like that there was this invisible wall between me and everyone else. So I started going easy when I battled my friends. I just wanted everyone to have fun. Oh, but don't worry, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going 100% all out. Especially since I'm lucky enough to have an opponent around who can beat me even when I'm in my full hardcore mode. So just promise me one thing, okay, Fane? Promise you'll always stay my equal. You and me, true rivals. That's what friends are for. You're the best, Fane. Thank you. Ugh, that got pretty personal. A little bit of embarrassed over here. Anyway, since we're equals, I gotta start having you over as much as we hang out in your room. Feel free to burst into the Sona Nemona whenever you want. And get ready for the Ace Academy tournament, cause I'm gonna stomp you this time. I mean, that would be a wonderful way to wrap it up, but it's kinda necessary. I'm making my Pokemon some food. You know? I think a tablespoon means different. No, Nemona, no. No, it does not. Nemona's gym badges are squeaky clean. There's a plaque with a shield in it too. That's a lot of Pokeballs. Meticulous training schedule is written out here. I haven't looked at that thoroughly at the other people's rooms, but that's okay. For her room, you kind of have to take in the small things. The bedspread has a battle cord pattern. Yep, just the little things in her case. Because her room is very minimalistic, because she isn't really in her room all that much. Probably. Alright, let us go ahead and go to our room and wrap up this stream. Well, it was, you know, it's actually not that short. It's like 45 minutes? Longer than I thought it would be, but yeah, I kind of forgot to lower the volume on the ending screen, so, it's gonna be a bit louder. But I kind of have to, so, I mean, it still shouldn't be louder than my voice right now, so it shouldn't be blasting your ears out, I think. I don't think. I hope not. either way, this will be it for the stream. I have not prepared the talk screen with the lower volumes, so yeah. I'll be streaming another, I'm gonna do another, like a test stream a bit later too. I'm not quite sure when exactly, but I'll probably announce that one like at least half an hour before. And yeah, I'm not sure what to do either, but we'll see about that. Anyway, with this, I have actually properly wrapped up the Pokemon stuff that I wanted to wrap up, and yeah, it's Sunday right now for me, the last day of April, and starting next week on Tuesday, we will be back to streaming with Elden Ring on Tuesday, Wednesday because they took over the Pokemon slots. Then I have Settlers 3 on Thursday, and on Friday, taking over the old Elden Ring slot, is the start of Pikmin. I'm gonna Pikmin marathon my way to the release of Pikmin 4, so yeah. If you want to drop by in my streams, you know what, let us go ahead and do the, it's only small in the corner, but kinda, you know, should do that. All 4 messages. There we go. Also, I need to update those messages because they're no longer up to date. I'm gonna be on Twitch primarily. Probably. I'm gonna be staying on Twitch with streaming, at least for now. Who knows about later on. But yeah, that's the plan for now. Also, I mentioned that my model is in its rigging stage, but there's still plenty of other stuff I need to prepare. It's probably not gonna be all too soon that I'm gonna debut with my model. It's a proper debut. Anyway, I'll switch to the end screen. I'll see you in some other stream project, hopefully. Until then, bye-bye, and thanks for watching. Right. Unfortunate timing. I'm about to end the stream. Hello, bum. It's the good old gaming term for blind. Anyway, bye-bye.